Hockey Heroes Clash of the Titans featuring Martin Brodeur and Patrick Roy. The rivalry between Patrick Roy and Martin Brodeur is one of the most legendary and most well-known goaltending rivalries in the history of the NHL. Both Roy and Brodeur are considered two of the greatest goalies to ever play the game, and their rivalry added an extra layer of excitement to the NHL during the 1990s and early 2000s. The rivalry between the two goaltending legends was primarily filled by their on-ice success, individual accomplishments, and the rivalry between the Devils and Canadiens, two of the premier teams in the Eastern Conference during that era. Patrick Roy entered the NHL first in the 1985-86 season and took over as the Canadiens starting goalie from that year on, playing in 47 games during the regular season, while emerged as a star in the Stanley Cup playoffs, where he led the team to an unexpected Stanley Cup title, winning the Conn Smythe Trophy for playoff MVP. Roy was known for his aggressive and acrobatic goaltending style. He was a highly competitive and fearless goaltender who made many spectacular saves during his career. His playing style often made him a fan favorite. As Roy got older, he slowly transitioned to more of a drop-down butterfly style rather than relying on acrobatic ability to make saves. Together with Brian Hayward, Roy won 3 straight Jennings trophies in 1987, 1988, and 1989, as the Canadiens regularly allowed the fewest goals against. In 1989 and 1990, he won the Vezina Trophy for Best Goaltender in the NHL and was voted to the first All-Star team. In 1991-92, the Canadiens won the Adams Division again, with Roy having a very successful individual season, winning the Vezina and Jennings Trophy and being selected to the NHL first All-Star team. Patrick Roy led the Habs to their second Stanley Cup in 1993, with him as their star netminder, as he helped guide them past the Quebec Nordiques, Buffalo Sabres, New York Islanders, and the LA Kings. Roy had led a team which did not have a player that finished top 20 in regular season scoring to a Stanley Cup championship and was named the Conn Smythe winner for the second time in his career. After allowing 9 goals in a game against the Detroit Red Wings, Roy requested a trade out of Montreal due to a series of ongoing conflicts with then head coach Mario Tremblay. So on December 6, 1995, Patrick Roy was dealt along with Mike Keane to the Colorado Avalanche for Jocelyn Thibault, Martin Rucinski, and Andrei Kovalenko. The return for Roy was seen as uneven at the time and eventually became known as one of the most one-sided deals in NHL history. After his mid-season trade from the Canadiens, Roy helped the Avalanche win their first Stanley Cup in their first season after moving from Quebec. Martin Brodeur gained recognition when he won the Calder Trophy as the NHL's best rookie for the 1993-94 season, helping lead the Devils to the second best record in the league. In the 1994 playoffs, Brodeur and the Devils made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, where they lost to the New York Rangers in 7 games. Brodeur and the Devils bounced back in the lockout-shortened 94-95 season to win the 1995 Stanley Cup in a surprising sweep over the Detroit Red Wings. Brodeur was known for his unique play style, which involved handling the puck exceptionally well. He was one of the first goaltenders to actively play the puck outside of the crease, often acting as a third defenseman for his team. This ability to handle the puck and start the breakout made him a valuable asset for the Devils. His puck handling was a major reason why New Jersey's trap was so effective, because you couldn't really dump pucks into the corner unless you play it away from Brodeur. In the 1996-97 season, the Devils finished 3rd in the NHL, and Brodeur was runners-up for the Vezina, while having the lowest goals against average by a goalie in almost 30 years, earning him the Jennings Trophy. The following year, in 1997-98, he was even better, recording his first 40-plus win season, helping the Devils to finish first in the Eastern Conference, but they were bounced in the first round. In 1998-99, the Devils finished first in the Eastern Conference for the 3rd straight year, with Brodeur winning 39 games, but the Devils again lost in the first round. The 1999-2000 season would turn out different though. Brodeur won 43 games for the second time in his career, and the Devils finished with the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference after losing the division to the Philadelphia Flyers. That postseason, the Devils were down 3-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Philadelphia Flyers, but came back to clinch the series in 7 games. The New Jersey Devils ended up clinching the Stanley Cup in 6 games over the Dallas Stars to win their 2nd cup in 5 years. In 2000-2001, Roy's Avalanche won the President's Trophy, which was awarded to the team with the best regular season record. In the playoffs, his team advanced to the finals, where they faced the defending champions New Jersey Devils, who were backstopped by Martin Brodeur. This was a highly anticipated matchup at the time because it was the first time that Roy and Brodeur faced each other, and the Devils and Avalanche were both powerhouse teams at the time. The result culminated in a spectacular 7-game series in which the Avalanche won thanks to a 4-0 shutout by Patrick Roy, his 19th of his playoff career. For his efforts, Roy was named the playoff MVP for the 3rd time in his career, an NHL record. Patrick Roy retired in 2003 after playing in 1,029 regular season games with a then record 551 wins along with 66 shutouts. His playoff stats are video game-like. In 247 postseason appearances, he had 151 wins and 23 shutouts, all NHL records. At the time he retired. In 2002-2003, Roy won the Vezina Trophy for the first time and won the Jennings Trophy again. He was also a Hart Trophy finalist for League's MVP. He had yet another 40-plus win, his 4th of his career to this point, and posted a 2.02 GAA, a .914 save percentage, and 9 shutouts. Martin Brodeur led the Devils to yet another Stanley Cup in 2003. During that postseason run, he had a total of 7 shutouts, 3 of which were in the finals against the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Unfortunately for Brodeur, he was robbed of the Conn Smythe Trophy that was awarded to J.S. Giguere, who became the first player not on a championship team to be named playoff MVP since Ron Hextall of Philadelphia in 1987. After the lockout and before the start of the 05-06 season, the league instituted a new rule preventing goaltenders from playing the puck behind the goal line, except within a trapezoid zone located behind the net. This was viewed as singling out Brodeur, who was one of the best at getting behind the net to handle the puck, and has become known as the Brodeur rule. In the 05-06 season, Brodeur posted 43 wins again, adding to his NHL records of what was then 5 40-win seasons and 10 consecutive 30-win seasons. He would have 3 more 40-plus win seasons in his career, winning the Vezina in 2007 and 2008, along with the Jennings in 2010. On March 14, 2009, the Devils defeated the Canadiens 3-1 to give him his 551st win of his career, tying him with Roy for the NHL record. By the time of his retirement, Brodeur held the record for wins with 691, games played with 1,266, and shutouts with 125. Brodeur was also a tremendous postseason goalie, winning 113 of 205 games and posting 24 shutouts. His 24 shutouts was an NHL record. Roy and Brodeur each won multiple Vezina trophies as the league's best goalie and set various records for wins and shutouts. While both Roy and Brodeur were elite goalies, they both had distinct play styles. Roy was known for his aggressive, acrobatic, and often flamboyant style, while Brodeur was more positional and methodical and excelled at playing the puck. Both represent the standard of consistency and longevity, which goalies strive to reach, with the success in the regular season and postseason success. Both goalies left a lasting legacy and contributed significantly to the evolution of the goaltending position. The Roy vs. Brodeur rivalry is a topic of debate among hockey fans when discussing the greatest goaltender of all time.